Hey, my loves, welcome to Witch Me Tarot. My name is Danielle, and I am back with another reading. Today, we're going to be doing a reading for Aquarius. Um, Remember, take what resonates and leave the rest. If it's not your message, then leave it alone. Apply this to your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, and cross watchers are welcome. Remember to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you know when my readings are up. Okay, let's get into it for Aquarius. Let's put that there. What's going on with Aquarius? What do they need to know? Is anything being hidden? Divine forces, I call upon me to open up my mind and to provide clarity. Behind each card holds a mystery. Help me foresee the things that I must see. And I ask that only positive, benevolent, good energies, and beings be allowed to interact with me. And I'm only surrounded by a protective white light, and all negative energy be blocked. Let's get into this reading for Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know? What's going on? What is the energy? Is anything being hidden? Distance. You could be at a distance with somebody. That card wants to come out a lot. I don't know why. Beginnings, distance, try again, new direction, starting over. Somebody could be starting over with something, with somebody at a distance. All these messages want to fucking pop out. What does Aquarius need to know? Like, what is going on here? This feels very scrambly. Okay, let's rock this deck for Aquarius, please. What is going on? What do we need to know? What do Aquarius need to know? Jesus. Let's see. Times. Releasing, letting go, moving on, intuition. Chasing toxic. Chasing thrills. This wanted to come out before. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to take the extra affirmations here. And let's get into this reading. So we have emotional storm, stress, and fantasy. With the extra, we have chasing, releasing, and intuition and ecstasy. So somebody's feeling a little stressed out, and there's a lot of emotional turmoil, unstable, and somebody's being affected by this stress. Like, but you're daydreaming. I don't know. You could be having some money issues here because you have a lot. There's a lot of taking care of something. Like this tension, I don't know, with bills probably, because I see there's a house here, there's money. So you could be having some issues, with a money situation that's causing this stress and this emotional storm. You're feeling, this is being a little unstable here. And you're sitting here, you got, wishful thinking. There's wishful thinking here, daydreaming. Possibly, because everybody wants to pay their bills on time, and mortgage and rent and shit like that. Intuition, heart is strong. You're a strong person because you have a heart strong here. Inner knowing, releasing. You need to release something. Could be a past energy, because there's a couple here, right? You need to let it go, whatever this past energy is. It's affecting you. Something is affecting you. This past energy thing, it was pretty toxic, but you're having a hard time of letting this go. Like, I mean, you want to have a good time here, like, but this something is holding you back. Like, there's something that you can't let go, and it's affecting you. Like, you know, when you're this here, there's a woman here. She's sitting by herself. So you could be, female or male, who, when they're by themselves, could be thinking about a past person. This doesn't necessarily have to be a past love. This could be mother, father, sister, brother, aunt, uncle, cousin. You know what I'm saying? So there's something that's affecting you, but there's something that needs to be released. It's causing you stress. Something is causing you stress. Like I said, it could possibly be like, life could be very stressful. I know that. That's a fucking fact. But yeah, this stress could be causing some kind of, issues with family. Arguments could possibly be about money. Oh, my leg keeps getting numb. You're, I, you're, you're imagining. I don't know. You're daydreaming about some shit. I don't know. You could be sitting there thinking about, having all your bills fucking paid. I mean, Christmas is coming now. Thanksgiving was yesterday. So now, you have some stress over fucking Christmas and shit. So let's clarify this situation. Okay. Let me use this deck. What is what is all this anxiety and stress about? This past person that you need to release, you were literally chasing this. But this chasing, this pursuing, this past this this past issue situation, it needs to be released. It really needs to be, you gotta use your intuition and think with, stop thinking with your fucking head. Yeah. So that wanted to come out, I'm gonna take that. This is the Six of Swords. Six of Swords, that you need to move on. And what did I just say? You need to release. Something needs to let go. You need to let go of something, whether it be, a past love. Something needs to be let go. Something that needs to be left behind. Like, you need to, because you're being affected by, you know, I think this feels like something, excuse me, some kind of past issue. Like, you're sitting here thinking about all this stuff. It's causing stress. You could be, not, losing work from it, possibly, but this could have happened in the past. It made you, hangman. There was uncertainty there. You need to accept whatever happened and move on. You need to leave whatever happened behind, because that's what also, the Six of Wands talks about leaving something behind, what accept what happened. Accept what happened and just move on. You could have been imagining like what could have happened. You know, shoulda, coulda, woulda type shit. This is air energy, Mercury in Aquarius. This is your energy, Aquarius. The number 6 could be significant. So you definitely need to be, move on and leave something. You need to leave something, whatever happened in the past, behind you, and move forward to what you have in front of you here. Like you are moving. You need to move away from that. You need to move on. What is this stress about? The Eight of Cups. Again, with the Eight of Cups, you're letting it go and leaving something behind. You need to leave the stress. You need to let the stress go. That's what the Eight of Cups talks about too. This feels as though this has something to do with a past person that you had. You know, this is water energy, Saturn in Pisces. You could have been dealing with the Pisces, or you could have been dealing with another Aquarius. But again, here with the Eight of Cups, it talks about walking away and letting go. I don't know what you're trying to I don't know what you're trying to do by, this says also searching for the truth. Well, I don't know what truth that you need about something. But again, you need to leave this behind you and walk away and let it go. This was the Six of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. They're both same thing. Look at the two people got their backs turned, walking away. You need to walk away from this past issue because it's causing stress. It's stressing you the fuck out. I don't know, like, here we go with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune talks about cycles. So you could possibly keep going over and over and over in your head, woulda, shoulda, coulda. That's what the fuck it feels like. These are, this is cycles. This is, uh, uh, you know, you keep going around in a fucking circle here, thinking in your head. You keep going over and over something that you need to let go of. With the star, with the star in reverse, this is your energy again. The star in reverse, hopeless, despair, negative, like stress. You're stressing the fuck out. You're stressing yourself out, bro, girl, woman, whatever the fuck, whoever I'm talking to. You're stressing yourself out and you're constantly thinking about the fucking past. You might not even show it. That's the thing. You might go on with your life about doing, your day, doing whatever and whatnot. But as soon as you get, by yourself, you start thinking about the past, coulda, shoulda, woulda shit. Something that you need to let go because that shit was fucking toxic. And you know it. And you fucking know it. Because you have the intuition here with inner knowing. Your inner knowing and intuition. You know you need to let something go. But it keeps repeating. You're just constantly fucking thinking about it. Constantly thinking. Let's get some closing messages here for Aquarius, please. What messages do we have for Aquarius, please? Messages for Aquarius, please. They want to come out, like something is stopping your messages to come out. Time to give rather than take. It's time to release negativity, balance spirituality, and practicality. Look, you can't make this shit up, right? It's time to release your negativity. Time to release that fucking toxic shit. You need to let it go and move on. Let it go, moving on. Stop constantly fucking thinking about it because it only puts you in some kind of depression, negativity, despair. Despair is depression. So it's time for you to move on. You need to move on. Time to release the negative shit that you're thinking about because it's causing you stress. Balance your spirituality and be practical about it. Full moon in Pisces, full moon in Scorpio, and a new moon in Virgo. It's time to give rather than take. So, I mean, if, like I said, just, you need to get out of this cycle of thinking this shit. But I'm going to end it there. I hope it resonated. If it did, leave it in the comments. Remember, hit the like, subscribe, share, and turn on that notification bell so these readings load, you could see. Okay? So blessed be and peace out.